Hello, thanks for joining us at Prep Advisor. My name is Ina, and I will be the moderator and your guide for the next little while as we explore the site together. Can you please type in the chat box if you can hear me? Great, thank you. You should know that during this entire webinar, you can type in your questions in the chat box, and once my talk is over, I will have a chance to answer all of your questions. All right, so let's begin. Maybe first, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I work as a marketing and communications officer for Prep Advisor, which is a product of Advent Group. Advent Group is a company that is recognized for being a worldwide leader in education events and marketing solutions for the higher education sector since 2004. Our mission is to make education a personal experience for everyone, especially for candidates that are on the path towards securing a brighter future for themselves. Prep Advisor's goal, as a product of Advent Group, is actually to prepare candidates for their MBA and master's application through several different free tools and resources. Let's spend some time together and I'll show you how they can be a huge help to your preparation. These tools are audio, visual, and interactive. All you need to do is choose the way which works best for you. We will discover how you can stay connected, informed, and prepared while using our site. Right now, we're located on Prep Advisor's homepage. Our homepage is organized in clear sections to help you navigate your way to exactly where you need to go. The best way you can start using Prep Advisor's resources is by becoming a registered user on our site. So you'll be able to access all of our tools the minute your account gets activated. You get to your personal account by clicking on My Account on the top here. As well, according to your background and your set preferences when you registered, you will receive daily notifications right here. When you click here, you'll be sure you won't miss a single reminder on a newly published article or upcoming event. We're very proud that Prep Advisor is not only a platform that offers valuable content to its users, but that it actually serves as a live community of candidates, students, test prep experts, business school directors, and admission advisors. Some of our partners include Veritas Prep, Manhattan Review, Magoosh, and Example. The best way to connect on Prep Advisor is by joining in our free live chats and webinars. They're listed on the top of our homepage right here on this slider. In our webinars, we present all kinds of programs and feature invaluable insight from alumni, admission officers, and career consultants. These webinars are extremely useful because they offer participants unique tips and insider information that you cannot find elsewhere. To register for an event, you simply click on the green Register button and you fill in the required fields and click on Register. On the day of the webinar, you will receive a reminder email as well as a text message with a link that you can join the live webinar at. It's important to note that we have a variety of different webinars. One type of webinar is with schools, in which the main focus is on admission. You can see all the admission webinars by clicking on this tab here, Admission. In admission webinars, our panelists may include current students, alumni, as well as admission directors and career advisors. We have webinars with schools from around the world, offering different specialized master's programs and accredited MBA degrees. The great thing about these webinars is that the topics are different every time, and they give you a vast knowledge from expert career center advice on how to land a job in Germany after graduating, to student advice on how an MBA helped develop their soft skills, pushing them to make better decision making and understand what it means to be a great leader in fast evolving industries. The second type of webinars we hold are preparation webinars. You can click on the Preparation tab here to see our upcoming preparation webinars. Our most recent one last month was with ETS, the creators of the GRE and TOEFL tests. It was a very informative event, and test takers got to ask the speaker any questions they had during their preparation process. And finally, the third type of webinars we hold are with admission consultants in financial institutions such as Prodigy Finance, an institution offering international students an easy way to fund their MBA degree. A very unique and informative webinar we also had was with admission consultant Syringo, which gave tips and tricks for creating strong profiles for getting into a top 10 MBA program. So, have I caught your attention yet? Sounds like a pretty important event to attend, right? Well, you should know that you're always invited. Apart from webinars, you can register for our chats. During the chat with a school, a purple chat box below here that you can see becomes a live conversation in which you can talk to admission directors, students, and other candidates. Another great way to stay connected on PrepAdvisor is by using our forum, a community of over 180,000 members, including candidates, test prep experts, and school directors. Our newest and most exciting forum section is the MBA intake discussions. You can get there by clicking on School Selection on the top menu here and on Intake Discussions. Here you can already see some discussions for the top 6 business schools. If we click on HEC Paris, for example, you can read and post comments discussing financing, tests, documents, the class profile, and the timeline. To get back to the main forum, you can click on Board Index right here on the top, and you'll be taken to the main forum page. You can see that there are topics which cover the entire MBA and master's admission process, from application timeline and package to interviews, language tests, financing, and more. There's also a dedicated section which you can get expert profile evaluation advice. Let's head back to the home page. The Gmat section, right here, is your spot for becoming trained in all of the test sections. And by clicking on the different tabs, you're able to explore all the latest articles and videos that will help you prepare for that particular section: quantitative, verbal, integrated reasoning, and analytical writing assessment. This is great because once you feel prepared in one area on the test, you can go ahead and move on to the next one until you have mastered, of course, all of the test sections. Another great thing that will be helpful for you in your test preparation is reading some introductory articles, especially if you're in the initial stage of preparing for the Gmat. You can get to these articles by clicking on the top menu, Gmat Preparation, and choosing either what is the Gmat test or how to prepare for the Gmat. These articles will give you general information on what the Gmat test is and help you understand the details of its different sections. Now let's explore the tools. In this part of our homepage, you can find many great interactive tools that you can use to help you prepare for admission and actually make the process a bit more exciting. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's click on the Gmat Study Tool Plan. The Gmat Study Plan represents a step-by-step course of action designed to introduce you to the Gmat test. After completing this plan, you will have a better idea about which elements of the exam you find most challenging. You will be able to select your own most effective preparation strategy. As you can see here, you will use a combination of online tools, reading and video materials, practice and diagnostics tests, and receive feedback from experts and peers. You can work through all of the steps at your own pace. Let's continue on with the tools. Now, if you're feeling confident enough, you can head over to take the Gmat practice test. The test is divided into two parts, quantitative and verbal, and integrated reasoning. You should dedicate about 3 hours to taking this test, which closely simulates the real Gmat test environment. After you complete a section, you will have an optional 5-minute break, then the next one will start automatically. Once you have completed the entire practice test, you will be able to see your results. They will look something like this. Once you click on Next, you will be taken to a page which looks like this, which will give you a more detailed view of your answers. By clicking on the red buttons here, you'll be able to review which answers you got incorrectly, and as well as read the explanation. You can also filter the answers by part and question type. So maybe you feel you aren't really ready yet for the Gmat practice test, and that's okay, I totally understand. It requires a lot of practice and patience with yourself. An excellent way for regular practice and to stay mentally sharp, Prep Advisor offers the Gmat question of the week, which you can locate by clicking on Gmat Preparation and Question of the Week. The Gmat question of the week represents a multiple choice question that you can answer directly and see immediately if your answer is correct. Okay, so we have, it seems, a reading comprehension question here. And let's take a quick read and choose an answer, submit answer. Oh, seems like I got it correct. All right, so if your answer is incorrect, you will see incorrect here. And you can try again, of course, until you get the right answer. Although, if you do find it very challenging, you can click on See Explanation and you will see the correct answer as well as an explanation for it. Prep Advisor plans to soon offer such questions on a daily basis and also give readers the opportunity to subscribe, which means that your daily brain workout will require a little bit more sweat. But hey, it's all worth the effort, right? Once you get that high Gmat score, right? I'm happy to share with you also that Prep Advisor, along with the help of partner Veritas Prep, have created free online Gmat courses on our site. You get to them by clicking on Gmat Preparation and Gmat Classes. Basically, these Gmat classes represent a 5-day preparation course that students go through a number of articles and videos. Of course, they have some homework to do. And finally, on the 5th day, there is a practice test. If you're serious about taking the Gmat courses and are willing to put aside some money, make sure you head over to our marketplace to get exclusive member discounts. To get discounts on courses from our partners not only on Gmat and GRE, but on admission interview courses and language test courses. You can browse through our marketplace by clicking on Offers and Marketplace right here. Let's explore the test section of our homepage. The test section includes helpful content on the Gmat, GRE, TOEFL, and IELTS tests. When you click on one of these tabs, you're taken to a library full of all the articles and videos on our site that will help you prepare for that specific test. You can also read some great introductory material for the tests by heading up to the menu and clicking on Admission Tests, and then on either what is the GRE test, what is the TOEFL test, or what is the IELTS test. This is great because each specific section of the test is discussed in detail. Okay, next let's look at the admissions part of our homepage. This section has neatly organized the most important stages of admission for you to prepare with our articles and videos. You can click through the tabs and explore the latest articles and videos according to your interests and according to the stage you're at in your application process. My personal favorite is the admission interview stage. It means that you're almost there. You've just about reached your final destination of studying at your dream school. You just need to make that final great impression and seal the deal with the admissions team. For more on admission, you can head over to Admission Resources on the top menu and click on a topic of interest to read and watch videos on how to get scholarships, for example, or submit stellar recommendations. Well, now I'd like to let you know that the best way to stay informed is by reading the latest news on our upcoming events, free MOOCs, exciting new scholarship opportunities, and more. You get there by clicking on Admission Resources and on News. The News section is your spot for receiving the daily scoop. Another way to stay informed is with Quick Reads. To get there, head over to Admissions Resources again and click on Quick Reads. The Quick Reads section contains a collection of some of the most compelling articles on the web, carefully chosen and presented as a quick skim of what is most important to a candidate, from fulfilling MBA requirements and acing sentence correction on the Gmat test, to landing an interview with the best business schools. Let's click on one to see its structure. As you can see, the Quick Reads article is structured in a way which is easy for the reader to understand. First, it starts off with who the article is helpful for, the time required for reading, some quick facts, a chosen quote, and some useful information. On the right here on our blog sidebar, you can see the different article categories: financing your studies, Gmat, GRE, TOEFL, IELTS, essays, CV resume, recommendations, admission interview, and MBA and Master's news that we already covered. Once you click on a category, you're taken to a library full of all the articles that are written on the topic. You can browse through several pages and read until you feel you have gained the right information you need. Okay, now I'd like to tell you how you can contact us. Perhaps you're in the initial process of your MBA journey and you're feeling a bit anxious or confused, and you have a question you would like to ask us. The quickest way you can do that is by writing us a message in the purple chat box below right here. Just simply click on it, fill in your name, your email, and the message, and click Send Message. We reply very quickly. Next, I'd like to mention the 2 free ebooks PrepAdvisor offers. You can download your free copies by navigating to Free Resources on the top menu bar and by clicking on MBA and Master's Admission ebooks. The first ebook is the Step-by-Step Guide to International MBA Admissions, a 25-page interactive guide that provides comprehensive practical advice for each step of your preparation. The second is the Step-by-Step Guide to International Master's Programs Admission, a 30-page interactive guide designed to help applicants gain admission to business and management master's degree programs in the US, Europe, and beyond. To download your copy, you just fill in these details here and click Download Now. If you're still in the beginning of your academic journey and are searching for the right school, I strongly recommend using the School Finder tool. There are 2 ways you can get there. One way is by browsing the top business schools on our slider right here. You can click on the different tabs, MBA, EMBA, and Masters, according to the type of program that you're interested in. When you click on the arrow and you click on All Schools, you will be taken to the School Finder page. You can also get to the School Finder page by clicking on School Selection and School Finder. The School Finder tool allows you to search for schools by applying filters such as location, you can choose a country, the program type, selecting the budget, and the Gmat score that you think that you will achieve. When you find a school you're interested in and you click on it, you are taken to a page full of all the relevant admission information, as well as the school's live Twitter feed. So now you know what's going on campus every single minute, even though you're perhaps continents away. If you've decided on a few schools you're interested in, you can listen and watch to interviews we've made with admission directors on our YouTube channel. You get to this section by clicking on School Selection and Interviews with Admission Directors. Here you can find admission interviews with admission directors, and they not only share specific information that's relevant to getting accepted to their business school, but also some very practical tips that you can use while you are preparing. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss once a new interview gets uploaded. At the same time, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. We have your back on every social media, so you can relax and stay focused during the application process. If you're a busy person and constantly on the go, you can listen to our podcast, Prepcast, on Spotify and on Apple Podcasts. We upload weekly interviews, school presentations, preparation tutorials, and read articles out loud. Pretty exciting, right? Well, I think that gives you a brief overview of how you can connect, be informed, and prepare on PrepAdvisor. I hope you have a better understanding of how you can use the many tools and resources to make your application successful and smooth.